Welcome to the TCC Library's online tutorials. In this tutorial, we will learn how to use zbib.org to create web page citations. Use automatic citation generators with caution as they are not always perfect. You may be familiar with citation generators available in library databases. Unlike library databases, information on web pages does not need to be entered in any standard format. It may also be missing information like the author's name and publication date. For this reason, automatically generated web page citations are often less reliable than those for resources found in library databases. Always check these citations against TCC or official citation resources before including them in a class assignment. There are many free citation generators on the web. One of these is ZoteroBib or zbib.org. A benefit of this site is that it's free and does not contain advertisements. zbib.org is part of Zotero. Zotero is a publicly licensed citation management service. It is a product of the Corporation for Digital Scholarship and was created at George Mason University. While zbib.org is a quick citation tool, the full version of Zotero gives you the option of saving and organizing your citations. Please ask a librarian if you are interested in and need help with the full version of Zotero. Here is a web page we will use as an example. This is an article from CNN about an invasive python. You can see that this article includes a personal author and a date last updated. To generate a citation from this web page, copy the URL from the toolbar. Then go to zbib.org and paste the URL in the cite box and click Cite. This provides you with an auto-generated citation. zbib.org defaults to MLA. If this is not the citation style you're using, you must scroll down to Bibliography and select the correct citation style from the drop-down list. If you select APA, you will see a pop-up that reminds you APA titles are in sentence case, and it's up to you to make sure the casing is correct. If you see this box, click the OK, I'll edit them button. This citation is partially correct. zbib thinks CNN is the author's last name and that this article has no date. If we go back and check the article, we can see that the author's name is David Williams and that there is a date. You will have to correct this before including the citation in a class assignment. Additionally, web pages with a publication date don't need a retrieval date. You can remove this part of the citation and just include the URL after the period at the end of CNN. Here is another web page that does not have a personal author or publication date. If we scroll down, we can see when the page was last reviewed. This is useful information if we need to determine web page currency, but last reviewed dates do not count as publication dates. We can see the zbib citation from that web page has several errors. Since there is no personal author, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention should be in the author slot. The date following that should say ND for no date. The italicized web page title following that should say How to Keep Pet Cats Healthy, as it says on the original web page, not what we see here. Since there is not actually a publication date, this citation should include a retrieve from date before the URL. When copying your citation from zbib.org, make sure to highlight it with your mouse and copy it that way. This copy tool on the right will only copy the in-text citation. These are just two examples of the many web pages available online. It's always important to check these citations. Our citation research guides can help you with this. You can find these by going to Research Guides on the TCC Library website, scrolling down to Citations on the Research Guide page, and then selecting the appropriate guide. TCC provides both APA and MLA resources. For more information, please contact a TCC librarian.